Bagel is a village in the southern Austrian province of Styria. For years, it's been a place of pilgrimage, attracting up to 130,000 visitors a year. They're chocoholics who've come to pay tribute to Josef Zotter. His chocolates are unique and world famous.
10 years ago, many things would not have been possible. For example, sweet potato mocha with rosemary, porcini mushrooms with cranberries, or pork rind chocolate. But things have changed. People are more adventurous, accept more things, and are more willing to experiment.
Zotter is a trendsetter among chocolatiers. His brand is a byword for quality, not just because of his daring flavor combinations, but also because he's the only chocolate maker in Austria who personally supervises his products at every stage, from the bean to the bar.
Cocoa is something extraordinary, unique. Every bean has its own flavor. We aim to extract the aroma inherent in each kind of bean, and not to mix different sorts of bean, as is usually the case.
Zotter became famous with his hand-scooped chocolates. He invented the process himself, and with it, a completely new taste sensation.
Hand-scooped chocolate is based on how paper is made by hand. The paper mass is layered. We implement the same principle here, except that the layers are different, so that you have this experience playing out on your palate, with the layers melting in sequence.
Zotter uses regional organic products, for example, pumpkin in the autumn. A chocolate with hemp seeds and pumpkin seeds was the first specialty he invented almost 20 years ago. Of course, he has since altered the recipe. He never ceases to experiment. Nowadays, Zotter makes nearly 200 different kinds of chocolate. And every year, he invents at least 30 new ones. Zotter's chocolates are now shipped as far as Japan and New Zealand, even though he doesn't advertise. In Bagel, he's created his own world dedicated to chocolate. Even his packaging is beautiful.
Tastes like the Atlantic Ocean.
And life hasn't always been sweet for Josef Zotter. He and his wife Ulrike used to operate 4 confectionery shops in Graz. They went bankrupt in the 1990s. Then he began making chocolate with just 1 employee. These days, the company has a staff of 100, and Ulrike Zotter helps make the decisions.
There are a few flavors that go too far for me personally. A few years ago, he had the idea of making blood chocolate, and I said, if you do that, I'll divorce you. So far, we don't have it in our selection.
Josef Zotter is constantly coming up with new varieties, tasting and experimenting. But one thing remains the same. He likes to eat his chocolate in peace and quiet.